Sean Cunningham.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Sorry, y'all. How you doing?
Good, man. Good. I know, you guys are still hoping for better defensive performances, but how impressed were you with the way your team responded based off of yesterday's practice and just kind of the lethargic nature of the past two games, especially in that the final game last against the Clippers?
I mean, like, we still lost, we still got to be pissed off, we still gonna have 120 points tonight, If we respond better. And but I was trying to say, I like our fight that we came back from a big deficit, but we can't dig ourselves in a big hole like that. Like I mixed a couple closeouts, then my guy get past me. Zion had a pretty good game. We had to meet him earlier, stuff like that. And there's a lot of things we got to fix, but I think we fought and we didn't back down. That was good.
Hey, buddy, I know you've played alongside Darren for a long time and you've seen some pretty special nights, but this was by far his career night. And not only just on the offensive end, but he was excellent on the defensive end as well. Just what do you think of his performance and how much do you as a team need him to be that player to open everything up for the rest of you?
He had a great game. And you said the best defensive end too was one of his best games I saw him play too. And he was talking to guys, and he's willing to pick up guys and just defend them, and letting this defender get past him and chesting him up. And I say it's one of the better all-around games I've saw him play his whole career, and that's what we need from him, and to show that he can be that all-star player that we would need, and to put on games like this, especially when the offense is down, and he's a guy that can carry the load, and the next challenge is just doing the next game against the Clippers, and I think he can do that. And the way he's been carrying himself lately in practices and games and talking and being a leader, is being shown. So I expect it to come out another strong performance coming out in Tuesday's game. Wednesday, we play Wednesday. Next game for sure.
Hi, George.
Hey, buddy, how about Marvin Bagley? It looks like over the last few games, he just seems a lot more comfortable on both ends, especially with picking the right spots and the right time to take that three-point shot. What have you seen out of him, and do you like the rhythm that you're seeing?
Yeah, me and Marvin, we have a good relationship. Everybody's been talking his ass, and of course, you guys have been making it known that what his play earlier, and I think that's motivated him a lot to go there and prove everybody wrong. And he hasn't played basketball in 2 years. It's been 20 games. And he's just taking it day by day and learning from the coaching staff. And every game we see, he's getting comfortable and getting better. And as long as he stay healthy, we're gonna see a different piece of Marvin Bagley. But it takes time and it doesn't happen overnight. Everybody wants him to be that all-star player that we think he's gonna be overnight, and it won't happen. And he's getting better and better. He's watching film and he's taking every comment that he hears about him serious, and he's going there and showing him improving it, to the world.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, buddy. You just mentioned Fox, his leadership, his voice. I'm curious. Can you elaborate on that? What have you seen and heard from him? And at what point did his tone kind of change in terms of how he was leading the team?
That they all say who's given much is required, and I just think that he can give more from the past games he's been showing, and I think that his tone that he's coming out with and that he's setting for his team, is great. In practice, his voice is being heard. We heard his voice, but now we're hearing his voice, and he's just being a leader that we need him to be. And no matter how old is he's 23, 24, and he's being that leader we need. And like I said, he's going to continue doing that. I see a different tone from him, so I like that. And it sucks to have a career night on a loss, but that's going to motivate him even more to have guys games like this, especially with a win.
Back to Sean Cunningham.
This may be a dumb question or just tough to answer. The losses kind of piling up and you get the response that you did tonight. How do you keep it from compounding and accentuate the positives that you did see to where, obviously you guys have your defensive struggles, but how do you keep these losses from compounding and really kind of taking you out of what you want to accomplish?
You just said it, bro. This is a dumb question.
I know, man.
All you got to do is win. once you win, you solve a lot of problems, man.
Okay.
For sure.
Thanks.
Jason Hansen, you good?
I'm gonna go to Matt George.
Sorry, I'm not Jason, buddy, but I did want to go back to one of the things that you just said, and how having a career night and ending it with a loss turns that into motivation. How about for you personally? Do you feel not necessarily responsibility specifically for you and the rest of the players, but do you feel almost like you want to reward that career night for Fox, that big night for Bagley with a win?
For sure. You know, you look at the stat sheet and you're just like, well, like these guys are having a really good night, and you just sometimes you just let them rock out and like let them carry the team. You know, you don't really force the issue. You know, and because when I'm sure when I'm hot, I want the same thing my teammates to do for me. And it's disappointment. I think we had a game like that in Boston last year where we had like 40 something, and it was a close game. He didn't get a stop against Marcus Smart, and like he made some teardrop and bunks on the rim a couple of times and went in. You know, and late finish like this with New Orleans. You know. It sucks to have good nights like career nights like that and don't come with a win. But I think that it's motivation to do it again and show everybody you can do it again. And I say that it might not happen next game, but it's right around the corner because you'll be in a rhythm for that type of game again.